Hello Entropians, Refuge here. I'd like to talk to you today about cutting down trees, or officially known as resource gathering. First, why would you want to resource gather? For one, it's a pretty low cost activity to help train up your skills. A lot of the skills that it can train up are alertness, athletics, dexterity, geology, perception, and some sciences like biology, analysis, zoology, genetics, botany. With those skills, you can be training professions like evader, dodger, various weapon hits, mining skills, surveyor, treasure hunter, prospector, pet handling skills, and even some captain and engineering skills. So to start off with, you're going to have to go to a TT, look at the tools, and you're going to need to pick yourself up a TerraTech PH-1 Limited. Now these cost 5 pet each. They can only harvest small moonleaf boards, but they can be used on any size tree. Once you buy your TerraTech, just make sure you have it equipped, and also make sure that you have your auto use key activated for making it easier for cutting the trees down. So next step is to head out into the wilds. You want to find yourself a nice forest area. All the trees that you can resource gather, they all look the same. When you have the tool equipped in the distance, you'll see little yellow dots that'll pop up on the trees. These are trees that indicate that you can actually cut them down with your TerraTech unit. And once you identify what your trees look like on your planet, those are the only trees that you have to look for. So if you go into a forest that's got nothing but big giant trees, chances are you're not going to find a tree to cut down in there. When I want to fully canvas a forest area, I'll set myself up in a straight line, whether going straight east-west or straight north and south. And then I'll keep on that trajectory throughout all the trees, and then when I get to the end, I'll make a 90-degree turn, go a little bit away, and another 90-degree turn, and head straight back in the opposite direction and try to maintain that straight line for good coverage. You also want to stick to areas that have low aggressive mobs, so this way you can run close to the creatures and still keep some good coverage of the forest without worrying about getting any aggro and having to get involved in fights. So as stated earlier, the TerraTech PH-1 is good for small, large, or huge trees. Regardless of the size tree, you're going to get the small moonleaf boards and you're going to get wood shavings. You're going to want to stick with the PH-1 until you have level 6 in resource gathering. Before that, you'll be able to use the PH-2, but there really isn't any point in diving into that unless you're actually in the business of needing these various woods. The markup for the regular moonleaf boards that you get from the PH-2 is just not worth the cost. While you're using the PH-1, you can expect on average a return of about 80%, 90% of the cost of actually buying the unit. So there is a loss in there, but every once in a while in these runs you'll get a critical hit on a tree and you'll actually make your money back, and sometimes even a couple extra peck on top. Now instead of randomly running throughout the planet trying to find trees, I would find yourself an area that has a good dense forest area with a lot of trees to cut down, and get used to redoing that area over and over and over again. Couple reasons, because first of all, these trees that cut down, the nodes are always in the same place, so once they disappear they're always going to come back, and you get to learn the area and you get to know where to look ahead to find your next trees. Number two, when you start cutting huge trees, I found it even better to completely cultivate an area, completely cut it down, wait about an hour, a little bit more, and all those trees will come back. Eventually you keep on doing that, and pretty much every run you'll find one or more huge trees. Now once you find that huge tree and you have your level 6 in resource gathering, it's time to pull out the PH3. This is the one that you need to be able to cut down huge trees, and this will give you the long moonleaf boards. Now up until now, all the trees you were cutting down, the wood shavings were always 0 pack, 0 pack, 0 pack. This one you'll see the wood shavings, they come up a little bit bigger of a peck, and the boards themselves are worth a little bit more than the short moonleaf boards that you were getting before. Now being able to get those long moonleaf boards and bigger piles of wood shavings is going to help turn things around for you once you can actually get rank 6 and higher in your resource gathering. So after I get done with a full round of cutting down trees, my PH1 is burnt out, I'll head back to the TT and see how well I did. So I look here and I have picked up 370 small moonleaf boards, which is 3.70 ped. I'll throw in my trashed unit, which is another 14 pec, for a grand total of 3.85 ped. Now I got a lot of wood shavings in here, so I just need another 1.16 ped to make my 5 ped back that I spent on the unit. So I'll throw in 1.16 ped worth of shavings and I will sell. Those extra shavings I'll stick back into my storage unit, because if I have a bad run, couldn't find any huge trees or whatever, I'll build up a supply of those to help fill in any gaps to see if I can make another full 5 ped on my future runs. Moonleaf boards, large moonleaf boards, I just let stack up there. MU's about 200 to 220% right now. That varies quite a bit. So those you'll use to help try to sell and repair your PH3. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you have some good luck going and being a lumberjack. Good luck and have fun out there.